So how do we snap ourselves out of this?
Well, I think we need to start thinking about what's actually going on. I mean, I've coined a phrase. I've decided I'm going to use now. I will say it here first. 21st century economics. What we need is 21st century economics. Something I've noticed is, everybody says people like Corbyn and or people from the 80s, but everybody else is from the 90s. Everybody's using the same economic models, and they really come out of the 19th century. It's all about markets and competitiveness, but it's all based on a false idea of what the basic problem is. We're still trying to solve these very old-fashioned, essentially 19th century problems, which is how do we increase productivity in a competitive environment where we also solve optimal distribution problems of limited resources and goods. Well, certain things are not as limited as they used to be. Other things are more limited than they used to be. The basic dynamics of what economic problems are is changing because the potential, the need for labor is just going down. Instead of making up imaginary jobs, which is what our system does, we should embrace robotization. I have some friends who talk about, they coined the phrase, fully automated luxury communism. This is what we need to be moving towards. A system where, robots do all the work and we live in luxury and everybody's the same. Why not? We actually probably could do that if we unleashed technology in that direction. Instead, you have people saying, oh no, what are we going to do when the robots take all our jobs? It'll be a terrible economic crisis. Well, if there's ever a sign that we have a completely irrational economic system, it's that, automation and making less demand for work is a problem.
Okay.
This should be the best thing that ever happened. Whatever happened, we could have Star Trek. Oh no, everyone will be unemployed.
So snap out of that mindset.
We need to snap out of that mindset. So I say 21st century economics needs to look at a new set of problems. The set of problems we need to look at is, number one, what to do about creating a reasonable way of distribution in an environment where there's less and less demand for labor. And there's different ways to solve that: basic income, reduction of working hours. There's a lot of different ideas about that, degrowth, and how to manage that productivity in a way that doesn't destroy the earth. Those are the real problems. How to manage technological growth in a direction that is ecologically sustainable and doesn't create massive inequality. That's the problem economists should be looking at. But economics, as it's currently configured, looks at anything but that.
Okay, understood.
They're still trying to solve the problems of, the time of Marx and Ricardo.
Right.
Those aren't our problems anymore.
To watch the rest of this fascinating interview, click on the link below and go to londonrealacademy.com. There you can sign in with your social media, log in and watch the rest of the episode for free, along with all of our episodes on London Real, my webinars, and all of our premium content, all located over at londonrealacademy.com. So click on the link below, you'll be directed there and you can watch the rest of this fascinating interview, and I'll see you there.